sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. If this is the first time coming here, I would love to have you look around and consider subscribing. I have a lot of videos about cooking, which I do as a Menu Monday, and all those ingredients and directions are on our website, rblifeintheusa.com. There are no ads on there, there's no pop-ups. I have the ingredients listed out for you to copy and paste at your convenience. Today, however, we're going to do a little cooking, but it is a get it all done. So I'm doing laundry, I'm doing grocery shopping online, I'm going to clean out my cupboard, and I'm going to make a couple things, a chocolate pie and some egg bites. So stay tuned. First thing I'm going to make is this chocolate pie, and it's so simple. So let me put you down here so you can see. Okay, so all I'm going to do is make a chocolate pudding and do it with the pie directions, which is really just less milk than the pudding. And I'm going to put it in this graham cracker pie crust. This dessert doesn't get any easier. I did see one yesterday for a s'mores cake, which I may try, but you do it in the crock pot and it fills the whole crock pot, and there's no way. I don't want to eat that much. But I thought I would cut it like in a third or half and do it in a pie dish, because, hold it. Okay, let me wash my hands. That was meal. And waiting on my cookbook. I'll show y'all later. He's going to bring it back to me. That's the guy that owns the campground, and we have mail sent to his house because they don't deliver here. But he's real good about it. Anyway, they just delivered it this morning and he's been gone, so he's going to go home and get it and come back. It's only 5 minutes. Alright, let's see how much. 2.5 cups of milk. Very excited about this cookbook, and I'm excited to share it with you too. 16. Did y'all smell your milk? Make sure it's okay. Oh, this too. I have another jug in this. Alright, that's 2. Now I just need a half. There we go. Get a spatula. I'm going to pour this into the pie shell. That's all there is to it. Okie doke. And Big Daddy was really happy with his pie. Put a little whipped cream on it too. So today we're going to get this laundry done too. So I'm hooking up the washing machine. It just goes in the bathroom and hooks to the sink in there. That way I have the kitchen one available. This is the drain hose. You put that in. That's where it comes out of the washing machine. And then of course I have the plug in the wall. And I have turned the water on. So first thing is to sort the laundry. So I'm putting all my dark colors in here. And all the whites I'm throwing in the shower. That way I can do them on a separate load and add some bleach. And then I do jeans separately because they tend to unbalance. I can do them if I have other clothes in there on top of them. But if I just do 2 or 3 pairs of jeans all at once, then it never gets unbalanced. So that's how I do it. Alright, I've got all the darks, and I found my slipper that fell in the laundry hamper. I wondered where it run off to. Put the soap in there, turn that on, and I put that on a high water level. You have two options, high and regular. Now I'm going to show you how the washing machine works in fast forward. So this is it getting going. It's just washing the laundry right now. And I'm going to break this up so it's not so monotonous. So let's say first load done. Let's get that in the bedroom. And I'm going to get the whites in there now. And I'm going to add some laundry soap, and then like I said, the bleach. It's filling up right now. I did notice the washing machine was awful dirty, so I gave it a quick clean. When we were at home base, I didn't use it at all, so it went almost over a year without being used. Alright, now our white load's going. We're going to go ahead and put away the first load that came out. I just hang this up in the bedroom, and I put the dehumidifier that's in here on constant, and it's usually dry before I go to bed. Alright, pay attention to the sink. This is fixing to rinse. Did you see how dirty that water is? This is such a good washing machine, being that it's compact. Anyway, going now, the white load is done. We'll hang that up. Back to the washing machine. Now this is on the rinse cycle, so look in the sink and you can see the water so much cleaner. It does a really good job. I'm impressed with this washer. I'm sad they don't make it anymore. Alright, jeans away, all done.
Hey guys, welcome back. I told you I would show you my cookbook after I got it, so Mr. Joe bought it back, and I am so excited. Have y'all ever watched Six Sisters stuff? They do a lot of Instant Pot meals, and I fell off the wagon because when I was sick having radiation, I was good in the morning, and then afternoon I just crashed. So I fell back to the crock pot because I could put that there in the morning and it'd be ready in the afternoon. I mean, I didn't have the energy to eat, let alone cook, so that was really helpful. But I want to get back to the Instant Pot. I really do enjoy it, the simplicity of it. So look what I got. Yes, yes, yes! I'm so excited! So coming up on Menu Monday, I'm going to have some more Instant Pot recipes. I'm going to go through here, I'm going to read it, I'm going to find some, maybe not some, maybe lots of really good recipes. I am so excited to try these and use this cookbook. It even has like basics like vegetables and how long they take and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, there'll be more of that on Menu Monday. Let's carry on with our chores. Going on to the egg bites now, and last time I cooked spinach and bacon, and so today I found these mushrooms that I had forgotten about, so I want to use these. I'm going to cook up these mushrooms and I'm going to make spinach and mushroom. Now it says to use Swiss cheese. I don't have Swiss cheese, so I'm going to mix a little Parmesan and a little sharp cheddar along with my cottage cheese. So I'm going to cook up these mushrooms and then I'll be back in just a minute. I have got my mushrooms cooked. I've got my spinach chopped up and my eggs right here. I'll put a picture. That way I don't keep moving you around and making you dizzy. I got my bullet out to mix up my eggs, and I've got my cheeses. Here's a picture of those. I've got my Instant Pot here. I've got to put a cup of water in and get a trivet out. So let me do that. This front part of the stove is still warm, so I'm going to use half of the cover. But I needed the space, so that's working out well. Okay, trivet. And I'm going to keep this out until I need it because I like to arrange my egg bite thing on here to lower it in so it's easier to get it out. Alright, I'm going to bring you down now and let you see how I make these. We're going to put 4 eggs in here. We need a half a cup of cheese. So I'm going to, like I said, do half Parmesan, yeah, and half cheddar because I don't have the Swiss. I just kind of use whatever's in the refrigerator. Not just for the cheeses, but for the ingredients. Like I said, I did bacon before. I have a lot of different recipes, and if I remember, I will put these egg white suggestions in the comments, and if I don't, just leave me a comment and I will remind me to do it. Because there's a lot of different variations, and they all look good. But of course, the way you make them is always the same, just the ingredients change. Alright, now half a cup of cottage cheese. Just mix this around a little bit. Okay, let me make sure I've got everything. So I've got my eggs, my cheese, my cottage cheese. It says to put these mushrooms and spinach in here, but when I did that before, because it's a bullet, it grinds them up real small. I prefer to put these in the bottom of the egg bite mold and then just pour the cheese mixture on top. So that is it. I think I'm going to put a little pepper in here. Alrighty then. Now this bullet is very loud, so I'll put a little music here. I know you don't want to hear it. Spray this. I'm going to do this over the sink. And if you have a mold that has a lid that can go in the Instant Pot, you can use this. If you don't, you can use like parchment paper or wax paper and then cover it with foil to hold it down. But these, this one came with ones that go in. Alright, so now I'm going to put in my sausage and mushrooms and spinach. And you just put a little bit in each one. You don't want to... Washing machine's done. Sorry about the beeping. It is a get it all done, isn't it? Still got to do the covers. Well, the cups, not the covers. Alright, now for the spinach. I did cut the stems off of this. Chopped it up. Yeah, they're not that small, but small enough. Okay. Alright, let me show you that. There we go. Now we're going to pour the eggs in. Or the eggs and cheese mixture. Actually, let me move you. I think that is good. Alright, so now I'm going to put the lid on. Make sure to spray this also, and if you're using the wax paper, spray that. That way they don't stick when they rise up. Now that I have this lined up so that I can lift this in and out, I don't have to mess with it once it's in it. Just have to pop it down where it grabs the silicone top, grabs the side and raises up. So this is what it should look like. Now we're going to put the lid on. set it to sealing. We're going to pressure cook this for 9 minutes. After the 9 minutes, or after it cooks, and the beeper goes off, we're going to do a natural release. I think it's 10 minutes. I just want to make sure. Okay, let it pressure release naturally for 5 minutes and then do a quick release. And then pull them out and let them set to cool. Alright, I hope you can see this. So this is my Paprika recipe manager, which I have talked about before, and I will put a link in the comments below for a better explanation of how to do things. We're just getting this done today. So this is my next week of menu, the 17th through the 23rd of January. And all I have to do, here's my grocery list, which right now is completely empty. So we go through each meal, we click grocery, and then check off what we actually need, which actually for this one it'd be easier if I check off what I don't need, and then just hit add. Now go back to the next one, which is just a bag of chips, so we'll add that manually. A large bag, Lay's chips. And you can put these in different categories after you're done, because sometimes it just puts it in miscellaneous because it doesn't really know what it is. So back to this. Sausage crostinis. I have those in the freezer. I've already made that. Alright, balsamic and honey pot roast. We'll need the chuck roast. I do need honey. I have the vinegar. Don't need bouillon. Don't need soy. Don't need garlic. Don't need water. And I don't need salt. So add that. Go back. And then I'll have my grocery list, and then I just add sort of other stuff like dog food. I need sesame oil, butter, and pickle relish. I see that on the fridge. So I'll add those, and then I will go to Walmart online.
I search for the things listed online, add them to my cart, and pick a date and time to pick them up.
And I check them off. I put to buy, so I'll just check them off as I go through, and they disappear and go over to the bought pile. So let me uncheck that so it goes back to buy. Alright, I'm going to get busy with this, and I'll check back in with you later.
Alright, so we're on day 2. It got late yesterday. I was doing the groceries, and then I was reading my new cookbook, and day got away from me. It was time for dinner. So got up fresh this morning, had my shower. I'm going to get the clothes put away, and then I steam the ones that require it, which is basically the thicker clothes, like Big Daddy's jeans and his shirts that he wears over his t-shirts for work. Those are thick and they get stiff, so I steam those. Everything else is fine. All right, getting it done.
So now that I got the laundry pressed, or steamed, should I say, and put away, I'm going to go on to the cupboard. And let me show you what I have inside the come on. But this is my plates, bowls, and coffee cups that we use on a daily basis. That's nice and organized. But then we get to my cups. And you can see they're all over the place. I have a zillion of them and don't need all those. So I'm going to clean those out. Over here's a bit of a mess too. I have some casserole dishes in here, my egg bite molds, muffin tins, and some plastic cups, which I think I can get rid of. I've had them for quite some time, never use them. So I'm going to get busy with that, and then I'll show you the after. Done. So let me show you. First cupboard, just the same. Okay, here we go. I do have a puck light up there. They're just battery operated, but they're real great for dark cupboards. So I have all the cups I use in here. The ones that aren't used so much in here, which you can pull this one out. And then my water cup right there that I use all the time. And then in here, I just have my lids in the basket, my muffin tins, and my casserole dishes have been straightened out with the egg bite molds on the top, and my hand mixer. Alright, my jobs are done. And I don't know if you noticed, but have a look outside. Yeah, how about that? I think the last snow we had was New Year's, so anyway, it said it was going to snow today. I don't know if it'll stay on the ground, we shall see. I hope you enjoyed this week's Get It All Done. I think we got a lot accomplished, even though it did go over a 2-day period. And I will be working on some menu Mondays now, so I'm not sure that I'll have a Get It All Done next week, but look forward to some stuff out of that Six Sisters cookbook. I'm not sponsored. I bought the book and I just want to share what is available in it. And if you like them, you can get a copy and you'll know what page I'm getting it from and all that sort of thing. So looking forward to doing some of those. All right, guys. Have a good week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.